Dr. Frank Drake's fingers trembled as he adjusted the Arecibo radio telescope's receivers on November 15, 1963. What began as routine SETI observations had become something far more extraordinary than the public would ever know. The 1,000-foot dish in Puerto Rico had detected not random cosmic noise, but structured, repeating patterns that could only indicate intelligent origin. "Jesus Christ, Frank," whispered Dr. Carl Sagan, reviewing the data printouts that covered every surface in the control room. "This isn't background radiation. This is a conversation." The signals arrived with mathematical precision every 11 hours and 23 minutes, broadcasting on frequencies that seemed specifically chosen to penetrate Earth's atmosphere with minimal interference. Each transmission contained increasingly complex mathematical sequences, followed by what appeared to be pictographic representations of basic scientific concepts: atomic structures, DNA helixes, stellar cartography. "We need to contact Washington immediately," Drake declared, though his voice carried the weight of understanding that this moment would divide human history into before and after. "This changes everything." Within 72 hours, a joint task force comprising representatives from NASA, the National Security Agency, and the newly formed Office of Extraterrestrial Contact had established a permanent monitoring station at Arecibo. Dr. Margaret Foster, a linguistics specialist from MIT, arrived with equipment designed to decode potential alien language structures. "The mathematical progressions are definitely intentional," Foster reported during the first classified briefing on November 18th. "They're teaching us their symbolic systems step by step. This indicates long-term communication intent rather than random broadcast." The transmissions intensified throughout December 1963, with new signal sources appearing from 17 different stellar coordinates. Each source maintained distinct mathematical signatures while contributing to an apparent collective message structure. Radio astronomers at observatories worldwide reported similar phenomena, but coordinated responses from the task force ensured that public announcements described only interesting radio source anomalies requiring further study. "We're not dealing with a single alien civilization," Dr. Foster concluded in her January 1964 analysis. "This appears to be a coordinated communication effort from multiple stellar civilizations, all directing their transmissions toward Earth specifically." By February 1964, the accumulated data revealed unmistakable patterns: detailed stellar maps showing the galactic coordinates of each transmitting civilization, mathematical constants that demonstrated understanding of physics identical to human science, and increasingly complex pictographic sequences that seemed to be systematic attempts at establishing linguistic communication protocols. "They know we're here," Drake reported to the task force on March 1, 1964, "and they've been trying to contact us for decades, possibly centuries. We're just now advanced enough to recognize their signals for what they are." The most remarkable discovery emerged during the final week of March 1964. The 17 signal sources had begun transmitting in perfect synchronization, creating complex interference patterns that, when properly decoded, revealed three-dimensional holographic representations of galactic civilization networks, trade routes between stellar systems, and what appeared to be formal diplomatic protocols for species contact. "This isn't first contact," Dr. Foster announced during the classified briefing on March 22, 1964. "This is an invitation to join a galactic community that has been waiting for humanity to develop sufficient technological and social maturity to participate in interstellar civilization." The decision made by the Joint Task Force that day would determine humanity's relationship with the cosmos for the next 60 years, maintain absolute secrecy while developing the technological and social infrastructure necessary to respond appropriately to the galactic community's invitation, ensuring that first official contact would occur only when humanity was prepared for the extraordinary responsibilities of cosmic citizenship. "We're going to need a much larger telescope," Drake concluded, understanding that the Arecibo deception was only the beginning of the most significant cover-up in human history. The public announcement of new radio astronomy facilities across 6 continents in 1964 concealed the most sophisticated extraterrestrial communication monitoring network ever constructed. While universities and government agencies announced these installations as projects for studying pulsars and cosmic background radiation, each facility served as a coordinated listening post for the 17 alien civilizations that had established regular contact with Earth. Dr. Margaret Foster coordinated the global network from a classified facility beneath the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in Green Bank, West Virginia. Each installation must maintain perfect synchronization. She explained to the international team of linguists and communication specialists assembled in April 1964. The alien transmissions require simultaneous monitoring from multiple terrestrial coordinates to reconstruct their full three-dimensional information matrices. The Parkes Observatory in Australia detected the first breakthrough transmission on June 15, 1964. The signal contained detailed technical specifications for constructing compatible communication equipment, transmitted as holographic interference patterns that required precise coordination between monitoring stations to decode properly. Within 72 hours, identical specifications arrived through observatories in Chile, South Africa, and Sweden. "They're not just communicating with us," reported Dr. James Morrison, the project's technical coordinator. "They're teaching us how to build the hardware necessary for real-time conversation across interstellar distances." By September 1964, the network had successfully constructed the first terrestrial transmitter capable of responding to the alien communications. The device, disguised as a standard radio telescope calibration system, sent humanity's first intentional message to the galactic community: a mathematical sequence confirming receipt of the technical specifications and requesting permission to initiate formal diplomatic protocols. The response arrived within 6 hours from all 17 civilizations simultaneously. Instead of additional technical data, the aliens transmitted what Foster's team recognized as comprehensive educational materials: detailed representations of galactic history, interstellar law, economic systems, and the social structures that governed relationships between the 47 civilizations comprising the local galactic community. "We're being offered a complete education in cosmic citizenship," Foster reported during the classified briefing on October 12, 1964. "They're providing everything humanity needs to understand our place in the galactic community before formal contact occurs." The alien educational transmissions continued throughout 1965, with each civilization contributing specialized knowledge. The vegan systems provided advanced mathematics and physics. The Centauri Alliance shared biological and ecological sciences. The Rigel Confederation transmitted engineering and technological specifications that were decades ahead of human capabilities. Dr. Foster's team established translation protocols that revealed the aliens' systematic approach to species integration. First contact follows established procedures that have been successfully implemented with dozens of other civilizations, she explained. They've developed these protocols over thousands of years to ensure successful integration without cultural disruption or technological shock. The most significant transmission arrived through the global network on January 18, 1966. All 17 civilizations coordinated to send detailed specifications for humanity's first interstellar communication facility, a massive array that would enable real-time conversation with the galactic community while maintaining the secrecy necessary for gradual social preparation. "This is far beyond anything we could have imagined," Morrison reported. "They're offering to help us build communication technology that will make us equal participants in galactic civilization. But we need to demonstrate social and ethical readiness before they'll authorize full activation." Construction of the classified communication array began in March 1966 at a remote facility in Nevada, officially designated as an Advanced Deep Space Tracking Station. The project required coordination between NASA, the Department of Defense, and newly established divisions within the National Science Foundation, dedicated to advanced astronomical research. By December 1967, the array achieved its first successful two-way communication with the galactic community. The 17 civilizations collectively transmitted formal diplomatic recognition of humanity as a developing species under galactic protection, along with detailed specifications for the social, technological, and ethical standards required for full cosmic citizenship. "We have official status now," Foster announced during the year-end briefing on December 18, 1967. "We're recognized as a protectorate species with guaranteed rights to develop toward full galactic participation. But we have significant work to do before they'll authorize public contact. The alien civilizations established regular consultation schedules, providing guidance on technological development, social policy, and environmental stewardship. They shared advanced solutions for energy, medicine, and ecological management, but required that all implementations appear to result from natural human innovation, rather than alien assistance. They're helping us develop the capabilities we need for cosmic citizenship while maintaining the appearance of independent human achievement, Morrison explained. This ensures that our social and political systems evolve naturally to handle the responsibilities of interstellar civilization membership. By 1969, the Global Observatory Network had established routine communication with 47 different alien civilizations, received comprehensive educational materials covering all aspects of galactic society, and developed detailed implementation plans for gradually preparing humanity for official first contact through carefully managed technological and social advancement programs. The most remarkable aspect of the entire operation remained the aliens' insistence on preserving human autonomy and cultural diversity. They don't want to create dependence or eliminate human uniqueness, Foster concluded. They want to help us become the best version of ourselves so we can contribute our own distinctive perspective to the galactic community. The breakthrough that would revolutionize human understanding of consciousness itself emerged from Dr. Margaret Foster's linguistics laboratory on January 7, 1970. After 5 years of analyzing alien transmissions, her team discovered that the 17 civilizations weren't using language in any conventional sense. They were directly transmitting pure conceptual structures that bypassed linguistic interpretation entirely. This isn't translation, Foster explained to the assembled team of neurologists, computer scientists, and consciousness researchers. This is direct mind-to-mind communication at the conceptual level. The aliens have developed technology that transmits meaning itself, independent of any symbolic system. The alien communication method relied on quantum field interactions that directly stimulated neural pathways associated with specific concepts, emotions, and complex ideas. Recipients experienced perfect understanding without requiring any learned language, cultural context, or previous knowledge of the subject matter being communicated. Dr. Robert Chen, a neurologist from Johns Hopkins, led the biological analysis team. The transmissions create temporary neural pathway modifications that allow human brains to process information in ways that normally require years of education and cultural preparation, he reported. They're literally expanding human cognitive capabilities during each communication session. The aliens had spent the previous 5 years gradually enhancing the neural capacity of the human research team, preparing them for increasingly complex conceptual transmissions. What began as simple mathematical and scientific concepts had evolved into direct transfer of advanced philosophical, ethical, and social understanding that would have taken human civilization centuries to develop independently. We're not just learning about their civilization, Foster realized during a breakthrough session on March 15, 1970. We're temporarily becoming capable of the type of consciousness that makes interstellar civilization possible. They're showing us what human minds can become, with proper development. The most significant discovery occurred when the team successfully constructed the first human-designed conceptual transmission device in July 1970. Based on alien specifications but adapted for human neural architecture, the device allowed team members to experience direct mind-to-mind communication with each other and, eventually, with representatives from the galactic community. The first conversation was indescribable, Foster wrote in her classified report on July 23, 1970. Perfect mutual understanding, without any possibility of misinterpretation. Every concept, emotion, and intention transmitted with complete accuracy and received with total comprehension. This is how advanced civilizations eliminate conflict and misunderstanding. Through direct conceptual communication, the aliens revealed the true scope of their educational program for humanity. They weren't simply preparing Earth for membership in galactic civilization. They were helping humanity develop the enhanced consciousness capabilities that would allow humans to contribute unique perspectives and innovations to interstellar society. Each species brings distinctive cognitive and cultural contributions to the galactic community, explained Zara Kinth, a representative from the vegan systems during a conceptual communication session on October 12, 1970. Humanity's particular strengths in creative problem-solving and emotional intelligence make your species valuable potential contributors to galactic development. The aliens revealed that galactic civilization had been developed through voluntary cooperation between species that maintained their cultural uniqueness while sharing enhanced consciousness capabilities. No species was required to abandon its distinctive characteristics. Instead, diversity was considered essential for continued galactic evolution and innovation. Dr. Chen's team documented the neurological changes that occurred in research personnel who regularly participated in conceptual communication sessions. Permanent improvements in cognitive flexibility, emotional intelligence, and creative problem-solving, he reported. The technology doesn't just enable communication, it enhances human consciousness itself. By 1972, the translation protocols had evolved into comprehensive consciousness development programs. The aliens provided detailed specifications for technology that could safely enhance human mental capabilities while preserving individual personality and cultural identity. The enhancement process was entirely voluntary and reversible, ensuring complete human autonomy in choosing the extent of consciousness development. This technology could revolutionize human potential, Foster reported during the 1973 annual review. But the aliens insist that implementation must occur gradually and with complete public understanding and consent. They refuse to authorize any enhancement programs that aren't fully transparent and voluntarily chosen by informed populations. The aliens establish specific criteria for authorizing public release of consciousness enhancement technology. Humanity needed to demonstrate social maturity through elimination of warfare, establishment of global environmental stewardship, and development of economic systems that ensured opportunity and dignity for all human beings. They're not imposing their values on us, Foster explained. These criteria emerged from their analysis of which social conditions enable consciousness enhancement to strengthen rather than destabilize civilizations. They're trying to help us avoid the mistakes that other species made during their development toward galactic citizenship. By 1975, the translation protocols had successfully prepared a core group of human researchers for direct participation in galactic community discussions. The aliens authorized limited human representation in interstellar policy discussions concerning species development and galactic environmental protection, marking humanity's first official participation in cosmic governance. We're no longer just students, Foster concluded in her August 29, 1975 report. We're junior partners in galactic civilization, contributing our perspective to decisions that affect the development of consciousness throughout this region of the galaxy. But we still have tremendous work to do before we're ready for full participation and public contact. The most significant achievement of the translation protocols remained the demonstration that human consciousness could be safely enhanced while preserving everything that made humanity unique and valuable as a galactic civilization contributor. The first human consciousness enhancement trials began on September 12, 1975, with 12 volunteers from the translation protocols team. Dr. Margaret Foster's laboratory had been expanded into a comprehensive research facility that combined alien enhancement technology with advanced human medical monitoring to ensure the safety of participants undergoing cognitive expansion. This is the most significant moment in human evolution, declared Dr. Robert Chen as the team prepared for the initial enhancement session. We're about to discover what human consciousness can become when freed from the biological limitations that have constrained our species throughout history. The alien enhancement technology worked through quantum field generation that temporarily reorganized neural pathway efficiency while preserving individual personality and memory structures. Participants experienced dramatic improvements in cognitive processing speed, emotional intelligence, creative problem-solving capabilities, and most remarkably, the ability to perceive and interact with information dimensions that normal human consciousness couldn't access. Sarah Mitchell, a linguist from the original team, became the first enhanced human on September 12, 1975. "It's not that I'm smarter," she reported during her initial assessment. "It's that I can perceive patterns and relationships that were always there, but invisible to unenhanced consciousness. I can see the underlying structure of complex problems and understand optimal solutions immediately." The enhancement process proved completely reversible and entirely under participant control. Volunteers could adjust their consciousness level from baseline human to various degrees of enhancement. allowing them to maintain normal social interactions while accessing advanced capabilities when needed for research or communication with the galactic community. Personal identity remains completely intact, Chen documented after the first month of trials. Enhanced consciousness doesn't change personality, values, or individual characteristics. It simply expands cognitive capacity and perceptual range, while preserving everything that makes each person unique. By December 1975, all 12 volunteers had successfully completed consciousness enhancement trials, demonstrating that the technology was safe for extended use and produced consistent positive results without negative side effects. Enhanced team members continued their normal lives while contributing to increasingly sophisticated communication and cooperation with galactic civilization representatives. The most significant discovery emerged during the third month of trials. Enhanced humans could facilitate consciousness development in others, serving as guides and support systems for additional enhancement candidates. This meant that consciousness evolution could spread throughout human populations through natural mentoring relationships rather than requiring alien intervention. We can teach each other, Foster realized during a breakthrough session on February 18, 1976. Enhanced humans can help others develop their consciousness safely and naturally. The aliens have given us the tools for species-wide evolution that we can implement ourselves at whatever pace feels comfortable for human society. The galactic community authorized expansion of the enhancement trials to include representatives from different human cultures, professions, and backgrounds. By September 1976, the program included participants from 23 countries, representing diverse perspectives on consciousness development and its implications for human civilization. Enhanced participants consistently reported that expanded consciousness strengthened rather than diminished their connection to their cultural heritage and personal values. I understand my own culture and identity more deeply than ever before, reported Dr. Kenji Nakamura, a Japanese philosopher who joined the trials in October 1976. Enhanced consciousness allows me to perceive the profound wisdom in traditional Japanese thought, while also understanding how it contributes to galactic civilization. The trials revealed that consciousness enhancement produced different expressions of expanded capability in different individuals, reflecting the aliens' emphasis on preserving human diversity. Enhanced artists created works of extraordinary beauty and meaning. Enhanced scientists made breakthrough discoveries that advanced human knowledge while appearing to result from natural research progression. Enhanced social workers developed innovative approaches to community problems that improved human welfare and cooperation. Enhancement doesn't create uniformity, Chen documented in his comprehensive analysis. It allows each person's distinctive talents and perspectives to reach their full potential while providing access to the cognitive tools necessary for addressing complex challenges and participating in interstellar civilization. By 1978, the trials had demonstrated that consciousness enhancement enabled humans to make contributions to galactic community projects while maintaining their roles in normal human society. Enhanced participants served as bridges between human civilization and the galactic community, facilitating gradual preparation for eventual public contact. The aliens established specific protocols for expanding consciousness enhancement availability based on humanity's social development progress. Enhancement technology would be made available to larger populations as human society demonstrated readiness through improvements in cooperation, environmental stewardship, and elimination of systems that created unnecessary suffering or conflict. "They're not rushing us," Foster explained during the 1979 annual review. "The aliens understand that consciousness enhancement must be integrated with social evolution to produce stable, beneficial results. They're helping us develop both individual consciousness and collective social wisdom at a pace that ensures success." The most remarkable outcome of the enhancement trials was the demonstration that expanded human consciousness could contribute unique insights and innovations to galactic civilization projects. Enhanced humans began serving as consultants on interstellar development initiatives, offering perspectives that alien civilizations found valuable and distinctive. "We're not becoming alien," concluded Dr. Mitchell in her final trial report on June 3, 1981. "We're becoming fully human for the first time in our species' history, with access to the consciousness capabilities that allow us to fulfill our potential as contributors to cosmic civilization, while remaining completely and authentically ourselves. The challenge of preparing human society for eventual contact with galactic civilization required unprecedented coordination between enhanced human participants and alien advisors. Beginning July 15, 1981, Operation Gradual Awakening implemented systematic improvements to human social systems while maintaining the appearance of natural cultural evolution. Dr. Margaret Foster coordinated the program from a new facility in Colorado that officially served as a think tank for social policy research. We need to help human civilization develop the cooperation, environmental stewardship, and ethical frameworks that will allow successful integration with galactic community standards, she explained to the expanded team of enhanced humans and social scientists. The aliens provided detailed analysis of successful species integration patterns from 47 different civilizations, revealing common requirements for social development that enabled peaceful transition to interstellar citizenship. Every successful integration had required elimination of warfare, establishment of sustainable resource management, and development of governance systems that ensured opportunity and dignity for all members of the species. Enhanced humans began working within existing institutions to promote policies and innovations that would gradually move human society toward galactic citizenship standards. They served as researchers, advisors, and leaders in universities, government agencies, international organizations, and non-profit institutions, introducing ideas and approaches that appeared to emerge naturally from human innovation. The key is patient influence rather than dramatic intervention, explained Dr. Sarah Mitchell, who had transitioned from linguistics research to working with the United Nations on environmental policy. We provide insights and solutions that help human institutions evolve in directions that prepare for eventual galactic integration. The program achieved its first major success in November 1982 when enhanced human advisors helped negotiate resolution of a potential nuclear confrontation through unprecedented international cooperation. The resolution established precedents for peaceful conflict resolution that began shifting global political culture toward the cooperation standards required for galactic citizenship. Environmental protection initiatives represented another priority focus area. Enhanced humans working within environmental organizations, government agencies, and private sector institutions introduced technological innovations and policy approaches that appeared to result from normal human research and development. These innovations began addressing ecological challenges while demonstrating humanity's capacity for planetary stewardship. We're not imposing alien values, clarified Dr. Robert Chen, who had begun working with international health organizations to improve global medical care. We're helping human society realize its own highest values more effectively. The social standards required for galactic citizenship align with humanity's best ethical and moral aspirations. The aliens provided technological specifications that enabled enhanced humans to introduce advanced solutions for energy, medicine, agriculture, and manufacturing that appeared to result from natural scientific breakthroughs. These innovations improved human welfare while demonstrating the technological competence necessary for interstellar civilization participation. Economic development represented the most complex challenge. The aliens explained that galactic civilization operated through voluntary cooperation and mutual benefit rather than competitive resource accumulation. Enhanced humans began working within economic institutions to develop approaches that preserved human creativity and ambition while eliminating systems that created unnecessary scarcity or suffering. The goal isn't to eliminate human economic culture, Foster explained during a 1984 progress review. It's to help economic systems evolve toward approaches that maximize opportunity and innovation while ensuring that technological advancement benefits everyone, rather than creating new forms of inequality or social disruption. By 1985, the Social Preparation Program had successfully influenced policy development in environmental protection, international cooperation, medical research, and educational innovation across dozens of countries. The improvements appeared to result from normal human social and technological progress rather than alien intervention, ensuring that human society maintained ownership of its development while moving toward galactic citizenship standards. The most significant breakthrough occurred in 1986 when enhanced human advisors helped establish the first permanent international cooperation protocols for addressing global challenges. These protocols created frameworks for voluntary coordination that preserved national sovereignty while enabling collective action on issues that affected all humanity. We're learning to govern ourselves as a species while maintaining our cultural diversity, reported Dr. Kenji Nakamura, who had been working with international educational organizations to improve global access to advanced learning opportunities. This balance between unity and diversity is exactly what galactic civilization requires for successful species integration. The aliens authorized limited disclosure of advanced consciousness enhancement technology to selected world leaders and scientific institutions in 1987, presented as breakthrough discoveries in neuroscience and cognitive psychology. This partial disclosure enabled broader implementation of consciousness development programs while maintaining secrecy about alien contact. We're beginning the transition from covert to overt consciousness enhancement, Foster announced during the 1987 annual review. Human society is developing the social maturity necessary to handle gradual revelation of our expanded capabilities and eventual contact with galactic civilization. By March 1989, the Social Preparation Program had successfully demonstrated that human civilization could evolve toward galactic citizenship standards while preserving everything that made human culture distinctive and valuable. Enhanced humans had become integrated leaders and innovators within human institutions, serving as bridges between current human society and the galactic community. The program's greatest achievement was proving that social evolution could be guided without manipulation or coercion. We provided options and opportunities, Foster concluded in her final report. Human society chose its own path toward greater cooperation, environmental stewardship, and social justice, because these values align with humanity's authentic aspirations for creating a better world. The systematic introduction of alien technology to human civilization required unprecedented coordination between galactic community advisors and enhanced human scientists to ensure that advanced capabilities strengthened rather than destabilized human society. Operation Prometheus initiative began on April 10, 1989, with carefully planned technology transfers that would appear to result from natural human scientific breakthroughs. Dr. Margaret Foster coordinated the program from a new research complex in Nevada that officially served as an advanced materials science laboratory. We're introducing technologies that will solve humanity's most pressing challenges while preparing our species for the technical capabilities required for galactic citizenship, she explained to the expanded team of enhanced scientists and engineers. The first technology transfers focused on sustainable energy systems. Alien specifications for fusion reactors were adapted to appear as the result of breakthrough research by human physicists, with enhanced scientists guiding their colleagues toward discoveries that would have taken decades to achieve through normal scientific progress. The technology isn't just more advanced, reported Dr. James Morrison, who led the energy research team. It's designed according to principles that ensure safety, sustainability, and beneficial social impact. These aren't just better machines. They're technologies that embody the ethical frameworks necessary for interstellar civilization. By September 1989, the first experimental fusion reactor, based on alien specifications, achieved successful controlled fusion while maintaining complete operational safety. The breakthrough appeared in scientific journals as the result of innovative research by human scientists, with no reference to alien involvement or assistance. Medical technology represented the second priority transfer area. Enhanced human researchers introduced advanced diagnostic and treatment capabilities that appeared to emerge from natural biomedical research progression. These technologies eliminated major diseases while enhancing human health and longevity without creating dependency on alien assistance. The medical technologies are remarkable because they work by optimizing human biological systems rather than replacing them with artificial alternatives, explained Dr. Sarah Mitchell, who had transitioned to biomedical research coordination. They help human bodies achieve their full natural potential rather than making us dependent on external support systems. Environmental restoration technologies followed in 1991, with enhanced scientists introducing innovations for atmospheric purification, ecosystem rehabilitation, and sustainable resource management. These technologies enabled rapid reversal of environmental damage while establishing systems for permanent ecological stewardship. The most significant breakthrough occurred in 1992 with the introduction of consciousness-computer interface technology that appeared to result from advances in human neuroscience and artificial intelligence research. These interfaces enabled human minds to interact directly with information systems while preserving complete mental privacy and autonomy. The computer interfaces don't read our thoughts or control our minds, clarified Dr. Chen during a classified briefing in October 1992. They simply enable more efficient information processing and communication, while ensuring that human consciousness remains completely independent and protected. Space technology transfers began in 1993 with propulsion and life support systems that would enable efficient interplanetary travel while maintaining Earth as humanity's primary home. The technologies enabled exploration and resource development throughout the solar system without requiring emigration or abandonment of terrestrial civilization. These aren't escape technologies, Foster emphasized during a progress review. They're expansion technologies that allow humanity to develop as a spacefaring species while strengthening rather than abandoning our connections to Earth and human culture. The aliens revealed that all transferred technologies included built-in safety systems that prevented weaponization or harmful applications. The technologies simply couldn't be adapted for destructive purposes, ensuring that technological advancement automatically promoted rather than threatened human welfare and security. Manufacturing and materials technologies transferred in 1994 enabled production of advanced materials and products without environmental impact or resource depletion. These systems used quantum-level assembly processes that created complex products from abundant elements while producing no waste or pollution. It's not just clean manufacturing, Morrison reported. It's manufacturing that actually improves environmental conditions by processing pollutants and waste products into useful materials. The production systems heal ecological damage while creating the products that support advanced human civilization. The most remarkable aspect of the technology transfer program was the aliens' insistence that all technologies be fully understood by human scientists rather than simply copied. Enhanced human researchers were required to comprehend the scientific principles underlying each technology before implementation was authorized. They want us to become technological peers rather than dependent recipients, Foster explained. Every technology transfer includes complete educational materials that enable human scientists to innovate and improve the technologies independently. We're not just receiving gifts, we're developing genuine technological competence. Communication and information technologies transferred in 1995 enabled global coordination in education systems that preserved cultural diversity while facilitating unprecedented cooperation and knowledge sharing. These systems enhanced human social capabilities while ensuring that technological connectivity strengthened rather than replaced direct human relationships. By 1996, the technology transfer program had successfully introduced revolutionary capabilities in energy, medicine, environmental restoration, consciousness development, space exploration, manufacturing, and global communication. All technologies appeared to result from human innovation while actually representing systematic preparation for interstellar civilization participation. We've become a technological species capable of galactic citizenship, Foster concluded in her November 17, 1996 final report. But more importantly, we've developed these capabilities through genuine understanding and ethical frameworks that ensure technology serves human flourishing rather than replacing human values and relationships. The technology transfer program's greatest achievement was demonstrating that advanced alien technologies could be successfully integrated with human civilization while preserving everything that made humanity distinctive and valuable as a contributor to galactic community development. The preparation of human society for full disclosure of alien contact required 7 years of careful cultural conditioning and gradual revelation of enhanced human capabilities. Operation Revelation Protocol began December 5, 1996, with systematic introduction of concepts and evidence that would prepare global populations for the most significant announcement in human history. Dr. Margaret Foster coordinated the disclosure preparation from a new international facility that officially served as a center for advanced consciousness research. We need to help human civilization psychologically and culturally, prepare for learning that we've been in contact with galactic civilization for over 30 years, she explained to representatives from 47 countries who had been briefed on the contact situation. The first phase involved gradual public disclosure of consciousness enhancement capabilities through carefully managed scientific announcements. Enhanced Humans began publishing research on cognitive development, demonstrating improvement techniques that appeared to result from breakthrough discoveries in neuroscience and psychology, while actually representing limited applications of alien consciousness technology. We're showing people that human consciousness has untapped potential without initially revealing the full extent of enhancement capabilities or their alien origin, reported Dr. Sarah Mitchell, who had begun conducting public lectures on consciousness development. This prepares psychological readiness for more dramatic revelations. Media preparation represented a crucial component of the disclosure strategy. Enhanced Humans, working within entertainment and news organizations, began introducing concepts and narratives that familiarized global populations with possibilities of alien contact, advanced human capabilities, and interstellar civilization, presented as speculative fiction and theoretical discussion rather than factual revelation. Popular culture is becoming inadvertently accurate, noted Dr. Robert Chen during a 1997 progress assessment. Films, television, and literature are preparing audiences for realities that will soon be revealed as fact rather than fiction. This cultural conditioning reduces psychological shock and increases acceptance when disclosure occurs. Educational institutions provided another vector for disclosure preparation. Enhanced Humans, working within universities and research organizations, began introducing curricula and research programs that explored implications of alien contact, advanced human consciousness, and interstellar civilization development, presented as theoretical study and speculative exploration. The second disclosure phase began in January 1998 with limited revelation of actual alien technology applications. Selected government and scientific institutions received access to advanced technologies with partial disclosure of their alien origin, presented as cooperative development projects with, quote, classified foreign research partners, rather than extraterrestrial civilizations. We're gradually accustoming leadership institutions to the reality of alien cooperation while maintaining operational security, Foster explained during a classified briefing for international representatives. This builds experience and confidence in managing alien technology relationships before full public disclosure. Religious and philosophical preparation represented an essential component of the disclosure strategy. Enhanced Humans, working within various spiritual and intellectual traditions, began developing theological and philosophical frameworks for understanding humanity's place within galactic civilization, ensuring that disclosure would enhance rather than threaten existing belief systems. Different cultures and belief systems are finding ways to integrate the reality of galactic civilization with their existing understanding of humanity's cosmic significance, reported Dr. Kenji Nakamura, who had been working with international religious organizations. Disclosure strengthens, rather than challenges, most spiritual and philosophical traditions. The most significant breakthrough occurred in 1999, when the first public demonstrations of consciousness enhancement technology were presented as revolutionary discoveries in human potential development. These demonstrations revealed the extraordinary capabilities of enhanced consciousness while maintaining secrecy about alien involvement in the technology's development. People can see what human consciousness can become without initially knowing that the enhancement technology came from alien civilizations, Mitchell explained. This prepares acceptance and excitement about consciousness development while building readiness for full disclosure of the technology's origin. Scientific disclosure accelerated in 2000 with publication of research revealing the existence of structured radio signals from multiple alien civilizations, presented as recent discoveries rather than decades-old established communication. These announcements prepared scientific and academic communities for full revelation of ongoing alien contact. International coordination protocols established in 2001 ensured that disclosure would occur simultaneously across all major countries, preventing competitive national advantages or disadvantages from alien contact revelation. All nations would receive equal access to alien technologies and participation opportunities in galactic civilization. Global cooperation in managing disclosure demonstrates humanity's readiness for galactic citizenship, Foster noted during a 2001 coordination meeting. The aliens established international cooperation as a prerequisite for full contact. and our successful collaborative approach to disclosure preparation proves we've achieved the necessary social maturity. The third disclosure phase began in 2002 with controlled revelation of actual alien contact evidence. Selected scientific institutions and government agencies received access to documented alien communications and technology specifications, with full disclosure scheduled pending successful integration of partial revelations. Public opinion research conducted throughout 2002 indicated unprecedented readiness for alien contact disclosure. Global surveys revealed that 73% of human populations expected alien contact within the next decade, and 68% viewed potential contact as beneficial rather than threatening to human civilization. 35 years of gradual preparation have successfully conditioned human society for disclosure, Chen reported in his comprehensive psychological assessment. Global populations are psychologically, culturally, and technologically prepared to learn about our relationship with galactic civilization. The final preparation phase established comprehensive support systems for managing social and economic transitions following disclosure. Enhanced humans working within government, educational, and social service institutions developed frameworks for helping communities adapt to the reality of alien contact and advanced human capabilities. By September 14, 2003, Operation Revelation Protocol had successfully prepared human civilization for full disclosure of alien contact, consciousness enhancement technology, and humanity's integration into galactic civilization. All necessary social, technological, and psychological foundations had been established to ensure that disclosure would strengthen rather than destabilize human society. We're ready, Foster concluded in her final disclosure preparation report. Human civilization has developed the cooperation, technological competence, and social maturity necessary for successful integration with galactic civilization. The disclosure will represent not a disruption of human development, but the natural next phase of our species, evolution toward cosmic citizenship. The moment that would forever divide human history occurred at exactly 12 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time on October 12, 2003, when coordinated announcements in 47 countries simultaneously revealed humanity's 40-year relationship with galactic civilization. President George W. Bush, speaking from the White House Rose Garden, alongside leaders from every major nation via satellite link, delivered the most significant announcement in human history. My fellow Americans and citizens of Earth, President Bush began, his voice carrying across every television, radio, and internet connection on the planet. Today we share with you extraordinary news that will transform our understanding of humanity's place in the universe. For the past 40 years, the United States and our international partners have been in direct communication with representatives from 17 different alien civilizations. Dr. Margaret Foster stood beside the president, no longer concealed behind decades of classification. These civilizations have been helping humanity prepare for membership in a galactic community that includes 47 different species, she explained. They have provided guidance, technology, and educational support to help our species develop the capabilities necessary for interstellar citizenship. The announcement included live demonstrations of consciousness enhancement technology, with enhanced humans displaying the extraordinary cognitive, creative, and problem-solving capabilities that had been secretly developed over the previous decades. Dr. Sarah Mitchell demonstrated direct mind-to-mind communication with Dr. Robert Chen, showing global audiences the reality of enhanced human consciousness. These capabilities represent humanity's natural potential, Mitchell explained during the live demonstration. The alien civilizations haven't changed us into something foreign. They've helped us become fully human for the first time in our species' history, with access to cognitive abilities that were always part of our biological inheritance. Within hours of the announcement, alien representatives began direct communication with global populations through the consciousness enhancement technology. Zarakinth of the Vegan Systems and Thulmarath of the Centauri Alliance appeared via holographic projection during simultaneous broadcasts in every major language on Earth. We have been waiting for this moment with great anticipation, Zarakinth explained, her thoughts transmitted directly to every human mind on the planet through the Global Consciousness Network. Humanity has achieved the social, technological, and ethical development necessary for full participation in galactic civilization. You are ready to take your place as contributors to cosmic community development. The reaction was overwhelmingly positive. Global surveys conducted during the first 48 hours after disclosure revealed that 81% of human populations viewed the announcement as beneficial, with only 12% expressing concern or fear about alien contact. The careful preparation programs had successfully conditioned human society for acceptance and excitement about galactic civilization membership. "This explains so much," responded Dr. Lisa Wang, a physicist at MIT who had unknowingly worked with enhanced humans for 15 years. "The breakthrough discoveries, the technological innovations, the improvements in international cooperation, it all makes sense now. We haven't just been advancing on our own, we've been guided by civilizations with thousands of years of experience in species development." The economic impact was immediately positive, with global stock markets rising dramatically as investors recognized the implications of access to advanced alien technologies. The technologies revealed during disclosure, sustainable fusion energy, advanced medical treatments, environmental restoration systems, and consciousness enhancement, represented economic opportunities worth trillions of dollars while promising solutions to humanity's most pressing challenges. Religious and philosophical leaders across all traditions expressed enthusiasm about disclosure, having been prepared through years of theological and philosophical development work conducted by enhanced humans within spiritual communities. "This confirms rather than challenges our understanding of humanity's cosmic significance," declared Cardinal Martinez of the Vatican during a global interfaith response conference on October 15. The first direct alien technology transfers began on October 20, 2003, with simultaneous installation of fusion energy systems in 50 cities worldwide. These installations provided clean, abundant energy while demonstrating the practical benefits of galactic civilization membership to global populations. "The energy systems aren't just more advanced technology," explained Dr. James Morrison during a technical briefing. "They represent a fundamentally different approach to resource utilization that eliminates scarcity while ensuring environmental sustainability. This is how galactic civilizations achieve prosperity without ecological destruction." Medical technology transfers followed on November 1, with advanced diagnostic and treatment systems made available to hospitals worldwide. These systems eliminated major diseases while extending human lifespan and enhancing physical capabilities, improving quality of life for billions of people within weeks of disclosure. The most remarkable aspect of the post-disclosure period was the rapid social and cultural adaptation to the reality of galactic civilization membership. Human societies integrated alien contact and advanced technology with remarkable ease, suggesting that the 40-year preparation program had successfully established psychological and cultural readiness for cosmic citizenship. "We're not becoming less human," observed Dr. Kenji Nakamura during a cultural assessment on November 15. "We're becoming more human than we've ever been before, with access to capabilities and opportunities that allow us to fulfill our species' highest potential while maintaining everything that makes our culture distinctive and valuable." International cooperation accelerated dramatically following disclosure, with nations working together to implement alien technologies and consciousness enhancement programs. The cooperation requirements for galactic citizenship had transformed from alien-imposed conditions into natural expressions of human social evolution. By December 2003, humanity had successfully transitioned from secret alien contact to open galactic civilization membership. Enhanced humans who had spent decades working in secrecy were recognized as heroes who had sacrificed personal recognition to ensure successful species integration. The disclosure period established humanity as the newest member of the galactic community while preserving everything that made human civilization unique and valuable. "This isn't the end of human independence," Foster concluded during the December 25, 2003 celebration of successful disclosure. "This is the beginning of humanity's contribution to cosmic civilization development, using our distinctive creativity, resilience, and cultural diversity to help the galactic community continue evolving toward greater cooperation, innovation, and conscious development throughout the universe." The 5 years following disclosure revealed both the extraordinary opportunities and significant challenges of integrating humanity into galactic civilization. While alien technologies solved major global problems and consciousness enhancement enabled unprecedented human capabilities, successful cosmic citizenship required careful management of social, economic, and cultural transitions that affected every aspect of human civilization. Dr. Margaret Foster established the Global Integration Coordination Center in Geneva to manage humanity's transition to galactic citizenship. "We're not just adding alien technology to human civilization," she explained during the first International Integration Conference in February 2004. "We're fundamentally transforming how human society operates while preserving everything that makes our culture valuable and distinctive." The most immediate challenge involved economic disruption caused by advanced alien technologies. Fusion energy eliminated the fossil fuel industry, advanced manufacturing made traditional production obsolete, and medical technologies transformed healthcare from treatment-based to prevention-based systems. While these changes improved human welfare, they also displaced millions of workers and entire economic sectors. We need economic transition programs that help people adapt to post-scarcity abundance while maintaining opportunities for individual achievement and creative expression, reported Dr. Sarah Mitchell, who had been appointed to coordinate economic integration planning. The alien civilizations provide technological solutions, but human societies must develop social systems that ensure benefits reach everyone. Consciousness enhancement presented another significant integration challenge. While the technology was completely voluntary and reversible, enhanced individuals often found it difficult to relate to unenhanced humans, creating potential social divisions. Integration programs had to ensure that consciousness development strengthened, rather than fragmented human society. Enhanced consciousness shouldn't create an elite class separate from the rest of humanity, emphasized Dr. Robert Chen during a consciousness integration assessment. Enhancement must serve community development rather than individual superiority. We're developing social protocols that ensure enhanced capabilities contribute to collective human flourishing. Cultural preservation represented a crucial integration priority. While galactic civilization celebrated diversity, some human communities worried that alien contact would eliminate distinctive cultural traditions. Integration programs had to demonstrate that cosmic citizenship enhanced rather than threatened cultural uniqueness. "Our relationship with galactic civilization has actually strengthened cultural diversity," observed Dr. Kenji Nakamura during a cultural impact assessment in 2005. Access to enhanced consciousness and advanced technology allows each culture to more fully express its distinctive values and perspectives, while contributing to cosmic civilization development. The education system required comprehensive transformation to prepare humans for galactic citizenship. New curricula covered interstellar history, consciousness development, advanced sciences, and cultural exchange with alien civilizations, while maintaining focus on human heritage and values. "We're not replacing human education with alien indoctrination," clarified Dr. Foster during a 2005 education conference. "We're expanding human learning to include cosmic perspectives while strengthening rather than abandoning human cultural and intellectual traditions. Students learn about galactic civilization while developing deeper appreciation for human contributions to cosmic diversity." Environmental restoration accelerated dramatically with alien technology, but required careful coordination to ensure that ecological improvements served human communities rather than displacing them. Restoration programs had to balance environmental healing with human social and economic needs. "Environmental restoration enhances rather than restricts human opportunities," explained Dr. Morrison during a 2006 environmental assessment. "The alien technologies enable us to heal ecological damage while expanding, rather than limiting options for human development and settlement. We're creating a more beautiful and abundant Earth that supports greater human flourishing." Space exploration and development provided new frontiers for human expansion while raising questions about maintaining Earth as humanity's primary home. Integration programs had to ensure that space development strengthened rather than weakened terrestrial human communities. "Space development extends human civilization rather than replacing it," Foster noted during a 2007 space policy review. "We're establishing human presence throughout the solar system while maintaining Earth as our cultural and social center." Space expansion provides opportunities for adventure and development without requiring anyone to abandon their terrestrial communities. The most significant integration breakthrough occurred in 2008, when human representatives began serving as advisors to other developing species within the galactic community. Humanity's successful integration experience qualified Earth as a model for species development and galactic citizenship preparation. "We've become teachers as well as students," Mitchell reported during the 2008 annual integration assessment. "Other species are learning from humanity's integration experience, particularly our success in maintaining cultural diversity while achieving cosmic citizenship. We're contributing our distinctive perspective to galactic civilization development." By 2009, integration challenges had been successfully resolved through comprehensive social programs that ensured benefits from galactic citizenship reached all human communities while preserving cultural diversity and individual opportunity. Enhanced humans served as bridges between cosmic capabilities and human values, demonstrating that advanced consciousness strengthened rather than replaced human identity. Integration isn't about becoming aliens, Chen concluded in his final integration analysis on August 19, 2009. Integration is about becoming the best version of humanity while contributing our unique strengths to cosmic civilization. We've achieved cosmic citizenship while remaining completely and authentically human. The integration period established permanent frameworks for managing humanity's ongoing relationship with galactic civilization, ensuring that continued development would enhance human potential while preserving everything that made human culture valuable as a contributor to cosmic diversity and innovation. 21 years after disclosure and 63 years after first alien contact, humanity had achieved a transformation that exceeded the most optimistic projections of the original contact protocols. Earth had become not merely a member of galactic civilization, but a leading center for consciousness development and species integration guidance that served developing civilizations throughout the local galactic region. Dr. Margaret Foster, now serving as Earth's primary representative to the Galactic Development Council, reflected on humanity's extraordinary journey during a 2024 assessment ceremony. "We began as a species that didn't even know we were part of a galactic community," she observed. "Today we're helping guide the development of 17 different species toward cosmic citizenship, sharing the integration experience that transformed our own civilization." The consciousness enhancement technology that had originally been provided by alien civilizations had evolved under human innovation into capabilities that surpassed even the galactic community's expectations. Enhanced humans could now facilitate consciousness development in multiple species simultaneously, serving as universal translators and integration coordinators for galactic civilization expansion. "Human consciousness has distinctive characteristics that make us uniquely qualified for species integration work," explained Dr. Sarah Mitchell, now serving as Director of Interspecies Consciousness Development. "Our combination of emotional intelligence, creative problem-solving, and cultural adaptability allows us to help other species develop their consciousness while preserving their distinctive characteristics." Earth's technological contributions had revolutionized galactic civilization's approach to sustainable development and environmental stewardship. Human innovations in consciousness technology integration had enabled development approaches that enhanced rather than displaced natural ecological systems throughout the galaxy. "The technologies we've developed don't just avoid environmental damage," reported Dr. James Morrison, now serving as Galactic Environmental Coordination Director. "They actively heal and enhance ecological systems while providing abundant resources for technological civilizations. Other species are adapting our approaches throughout dozens of star systems." The economic systems developed during humanity's integration had become models for post-scarcity civilizations throughout the galactic community. Earth's approach to maintaining individual achievement and creative expression within abundance-based economics had resolved social challenges that had affected galactic civilization for millennia. Human economic innovations have enabled other species to achieve abundance without losing individual motivation and cultural creativity, observed Dr. Robert Chen, now serving as Galactic Social Development Coordinator. "Our integration experience proved that advanced civilizations can maintain diversity and individual expression while eliminating scarcity and conflict." Space exploration and development had expanded human presence to 47 different star systems while maintaining Earth as humanity's cultural and administrative center. Human settlements throughout the galaxy served as integration support centers for developing species, while preserving distinctive human cultural characteristics. We've become a galactic species without losing our terrestrial identity, noted Foster during a 2024 expansion assessment. Human communities throughout the galaxy maintain connections to Earth while contributing to cosmic civilization development. We've achieved the perfect balance between expansion and cultural continuity. The educational innovations developed during humanity's integration had been adopted by species throughout the galactic community. Earth's approach to preserving cultural heritage while developing cosmic citizenship capabilities had become the standard model for species development programs. Educational systems throughout the galaxy now use approaches we developed during our own integration, explained Dr. Kenji Nakamura, now serving as Galactic Cultural Development Director. We've proven that species can develop cosmic consciousness while strengthening rather than abandoning their distinctive cultural traditions. The most remarkable achievement was humanity's development of consciousness technologies that enabled multiple species to maintain their distinctive mental architectures while participating in galactic civilization. This innovation had resolved integration challenges that had prevented dozens of species from achieving cosmic citizenship.